Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing like my first of 3 videos for New Year's Eve looks. Yeah, I was feeling like the whole smoky eye with like a little dash of glitter in there. Also, please excuse my mess of hair and like t-shirt that I sleep in that I'm wearing throughout the whole tutorial. Yeah. I have no excuse for that, so. Alright, if you guys like this look, just keep watching. Alright, so I've already primed my eye with the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus eyeshadow primer. So next I'm just going to, on my Cala 415 brush, take the shade MFEO in the Jaclyn and Morphe palette, which is that one right there. And I'm just going to use that one as my transition shade. And I'm also going to run this underneath of my eye. And I'm going to keep it pretty close to my lower lash line. I didn't want to go like really far down with this look because I didn't want my eyes to be drawn down. I kind of wanted like all the drama to be like on the top. Alright, so next on my Morphe M330 brush, I'm going to take the shade Chip from the Morphe and Jaclyn palette, which is that one right there. And I'm just going to work that one into the crease of my eye. And with all of these colors, I'm going like I'm dipping it in and like patting off most of what's on my brush because I have already done all my face makeup. I don't want it to get like down onto my cheeks and mess everything up. You can do this before you do like your foundation and everything, but I just didn't. I'm just going to work with like a little bit of the shadow at a time to really like build the color up so it's not just going in with all of the pigment, because then it'll be a little difficult to blend and everything will get kind of messy. Alright, so then on my Glam Beauty pencil brush, I'm just going to take more of that Chip shade and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. And I'm going to keep this, I'm going to try to not go any lower than like where the tips of my lower like lashes end. Because I don't want my eyes to be kind of drawn down. I want them to be like pulled up. Alright, so then after that, on my Japonesque 230 brush, I'm going to grab Abyss from the Morphe and Jaclyn palette, which is just this black shade right here. And I'm going to cover my eyelid with it. And again, I'm taking very little product and tapping off anything that's extra because I don't want it coming down on my face, and it'll make it much easier to blend in with the colors that we already have laid down. And I'm also going to kind of just like press it into my eyelid. I'm not just going to like brush it like all over the thing because I don't want the bristles. If you've ever taken like a toothbrush and run your finger on it and it like shoots water off of it, I don't want to do that with black eyeshadow. And I'm really taking my time on this. I'm not trying to like speed through it, because if you kind of speed through this, the black is going to end up being a little funky looking. So really just take your time. Don't freak out. Alright, and then I'm going to grab my Morphe M330 brush again, and I'm going to pick up more of that Abyss shade, and I'm going to work that into the crease, just kind of below where we put that chip color. Okay, so then after I have like the crease blended into where we laid it down on the lid, I'm going to switch over to my Morphe MB47 brush, which is just like a little square flat brush. And I'm going to pick up like the tiniest little bit of that Abyss color, and I'm just going to pat it along my lower lash line. And I'm literally like just the width of the brush, that's the only amount of black that I'm putting down here. You can, you know, bring it down as far as you want, but again, not wanting to draw my eyes down, wanting to bring them up. Alright, then switching back to my Glam Beauty brush, I'm going to work backwards and grab some of that chip color, and I'm going to blend out Abyss under here. Just gently kind of running that right along where we just laid that black down. Just help blend it out. And I am going to kind of use that chip color to kind of like round the bottom off into the top, just to like blend the whole thing together here. Then going back to my Morphe M330 brush, grabbing more of chip and running that into the crease, kind of over top of where we put Abyss, just to kind of, again, help us blend everything nicely. Right, and then finally switching back to Cala 415, I'm going to grab more of MFEO and blend out the edges of everything. I find that the whole like working forward and then working backward thing that I always talk about with my eyeshadow really helps when you're doing like black or really dark eyeshadows, because some of them, they can be kind of difficult to blend at times, and this just makes it a lot easier to kind of help everything blend. And I'm using just light strokes, like light-handedly. It's barely even touching my skin pretty much. I don't want to like smear anything, I just want to blend it. Alright, so then after you have gotten that blended all out, I'm just going to grab some of the Wet n Wild highlighter in I'll Have a Cosmo, which is the highlight that I have on today. I have the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops in Celestial, so I patted that on and then put this over top of it, and it's so pretty! But on my little MAC shadow brush, I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it on my brow bone, and I'm going to kind of like bring it all the way out to where this highlight is, so that this all kind of like blends together here. Alrighty, so then after that I'm going to grab some of the NYX Glitter Primer on my little MAC shadow brush, just a tiny little bit, and I'm going to pat that on the inner corner of my eye. And again, going very light-handed because I don't want a bunch of glue all over the inner corner. And I'm kind of bringing it down like to where my tear duct is here on the bottom. And I'm also wrapping it like up here, right in this little area here. And I'm kind of taking product off of my brush and just kind of tapping it over so that the like the edges of where we put the glue is kind of blended outward, so that it's not just like a harsh, crazy line of glitter. And then on the same brush that still has a little bit of leftover glitter primer on it, I'm going to grab the Makeup Geek Sparkler in the shade Milky Way, which is like this silvery holographic type color. And I'm just going to pick a little bit up and pat it on where we just laid that glue down. And then I'm just going to kind of brush off whatever glitter is left on my brush here, and just kind of pat the brush over top of this to make sure that all the glue, or the glitter is pushed into that glitter primer. And I'm going to kind of run it along the edges so that it can somewhat blend out. And then I'm just going to take a fan brush to kind of brush off any of the glitter that might have fallen down onto my cheek. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara and my other Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink Lash in the style Gala, which is like these ones. I'm going for drama today. But let me do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so as the lash glue is drying, I'm just going to pop on some of the MAC lipstick in the shade Blankety. And as I've said before, this is my all-time favorite nude lipstick, and I just found it like recently, and it's just, I love it. It's not too brown, it's not too pink, and it doesn't have too much oranginess in it, so it's like perfect. And then I'm just going to pat my fingertip over top of that just to kind of help set it in and make it a little bit more comfy. And I'm also going to just run this little e.l.f. concealer brush along the edges just to kind of sharpen up the lines. Alright, and then after the glue has dried on my eyelash, I'm going to take my Morphe MB47 brush again, and I'm going to just pick up a little bit more of Abyss, and I'm going to kind of just like pat it over where any of this glue is showing, just because it is a little shiny and I don't want it to be, so we're going to fix that. Right, and as a final step, I'm just going to spritz my face with the Lumiere Defend and Replenish Antioxidant Mist and set everything with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Alright, and now I'm going to do a super quick outfit change and fix my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I literally just changed from one t-shirt into another t-shirt. That's my big outfit change for the day. Alright, so yeah, as always, all of the products that I used, the brushes that I used, and the jewelry that I wear, all of that type of information, and my social, it's all listed down below. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Yeah. Alright, I hope you all have a great day, and if you don't watch any more of my videos until New Year's Eve, I hope you have a great New Year's Eve. If you like this video, make sure to hit like and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.